Hallo meine Freunde und willkommen zurück in der weiteren Folge Genshin Impact. Und ja, es ist soweit. Ihr seht schon, die Story ist da. Die Sommerinseln sind erschienen, Leute. Ein wunderschönes Bild. Das muss ich ehrlich lassen, ey. Das ist wirklich ein sehr, sehr, sehr schönes Bild. Tatsächlich. Also ich muss echt zugeben, I like that. Da zum Beispiel ist auch noch Fishes Skin mit dazu. Den werden wir auf jeden Fall auch freischalten. Und vor allem die Urgestein, Leute. Ihr wisst, was das heißt. Unsere Mission beginnt jetzt. Also sie hat schon beim Let's Play auch eigentlich schon begonnen, die Urgestein so. Ich habe auch fleißig den Abyss gefarmt, so gut ich kann, bis zur 12. Ebene. Also von der 12. Ebene habe ich auch schon alles da gemacht. Ich muss jetzt bis morgen warten, bis zum nächsten Abyss. Und ja, wir müssen zu ihr, weil sie hat eine Story für uns. Und ich bin gespannt, was uns alles jetzt erwarten wird. Ich habe schon ein bisschen was gelesen. Unsere berühmte Fischl bekommt einen geheimnisvollen Brief. Genauso wie Klee damals. Wenn man darüber nachdenkt, vor einem Jahr bekam Klee diesen Brief. Und jetzt hat den Fischl bekommen. Ich bin gespannt, was uns alles so erwarten wird. Let's go, würde ich sagen.
Ah, Traveler. It so happens that a friend of yours asked me to pass on a message when I saw you.
Someone left a message for us? Huh, who can it be?
My beloved retainer, have you noticed that silver thread of which fate is woven, now twisting and twining itself around you? The Aug der Verurteilung das großen Kaleido-Phantasmus will be watching you. Apologies. This message is unusually difficult to recite. Would you like to hear more?
Definitely sounds like Fischl's note. What should we do?
We'll be watching you as you step into the glorious castle of the Immer Nachreich. Come to me at once. Swear an oath to me in my blessed name, and we shall journey together to the depths of the world. Anyway, to summarize, Miss Fischl asked me to ask you to go to the plaza in front of the cathedral. Please meet her there when you have the time. She said that she will be waiting for you.
Oh, Fischl. Such a mystifying message for such a plain and simple request. Well, if Fischl's expecting us, then let's not keep her waiting. Let's head towards the cathedral plaza.
Na dann, meine Freunde, es geht los. Das gute Abenteuer beginnt. Wir sind zwar jetzt noch nicht da. Beim letzten Mal hat uns ja, wenn wir es noch wissen, der gute Venti mit Devollen, mit Barbara und Jean zusammen und Klee halt, zu den Inseln gebracht, mit der Hilfe von Devollen halt. Weil Devollen kann ja fliegen, er ist ja ein Drache. Aber diesmal ist es halt anders. Mal sehen, wie wir jetzt auch darüber kommen. Ich kann mir vorstellen, dass es mit Beidou wahrscheinlich sein wird. Aber es kann natürlich auch sein, dass es schon wieder mit derselben Art wie mit Klee mit Devollen sein wird. Tatsächlich. Weiß ich halt nicht. Aber wir werden diese Inseln bald betreten. Ich bin gespannt. Ich bin überhaupt gespannt, wie die Inseln jetzt wieder sein werden. Ob sie jetzt genau davor waren, wie wir sie verlassen haben. Oder ob sie so bleiben. Und Mona ist auch schon da. Es ist mal wieder schön, wieder Mona zu sehen. Leute, wenn ihr euch daran erinnert, Fischl und Mona hatten ja auch zusammen eine Story. Das war mit dem Fatui-Typ, den wir am Ende gesehen haben, dass er das Herz von Ei, das göttliche Herz von Ei genommen hat. Da habe ich leider Genshin nicht gespielt. In dem Zeitraum noch nicht. Da habe ich Genshin tatsächlich in diesem Zeitraum noch nicht gespielt. Oder besser gesagt, habe ich in diesem Zeitraum gespielt, aber ich war noch nicht das Level hoch genug, um die Bedingungen dort zu erfüllen. Deswegen konnte ich die Story von Fischl und Mona da letztens nicht spielen. Leider. Das wäre schön gewesen, wenn ich das geschafft hätte, aber leider habe ich das nicht geschafft, weil ich habe erst später Genshin angefangen zu spielen. Naja, wenn wir danach denken, ich habe Genshin angefangen zu spielen mit euch, das war im Dezember 2020. Genshin kam November... Moment mal, nein, Genshin kam November raus. Nee, das kann nicht sein, oder? Auf jeden Fall habe ich die Story verpasst, das weiß ich. Weil die Story konnte ich nicht spielen, ich war da noch zu Level niedrig, das weiß ich noch. Genauso wie der Story mit dem Eisberg. Wo Albedo dazu gekommen ist, ja. Konnte ich auch nicht spielen. Auf jeden Fall, meine Freunde, diesmal haben wir jetzt die Gegner mit Fischl und Mona. Man sagt ja immer, alle guten Dinge sind eigentlich 3, aber jeder kriegt eine zweite Chance. Dann wollen wir mal loslegen. Let's go!
loyal attendants of the Prinzessin.
Lol, ich bin Fische, Prinzessin der Verurteilten aus dem Immernachtsreich und bin auf den Ruf der Schicksals gefolgt und hierher gekommen. Ich beobachte und febe die Fäden des Schicksals gemeinsam mit meinem Freund Os, Tag ein und Tag aus. Okay.
Which one is it? Retainer or attendant? Make up your mind.
My apologies. Mein Fräulein tends to use exaggerated expressions when she's in good spirits.
Hey, Fischl! You were looking for us, right? Sounds like the fun started without us. What's got you in such a good mood? And so, the whisper of eternal night summons you back to my side. Splendid. What a blessed reunion. A boon from beyond the eventide. Come, partake of this joy with me, my subjects.
Traveler, Paimon, it's a pleasure to see you again. Mein Fräulein and I extend to you our most sincere greetings.
Paimon wants to say a proper hello too, but Paimon has no idea how to, partake.
A normal person in this situation would simply say, "Hi, traveler, how have you been?"
The Traveler and I are like intertwined stars in the vast galaxy. You of all people should very well know the fate foretold by this meeting.
Precisely. Lady Magistus, please refrain from such unimaginative utterances.
Lady what now? Lady Magistus has long since become a citizen of the Immernachtsreich. She has been serving as court archmage under one's command for some time now.
That's just my surname. Don't mind that. This is so embarrassing. You're here because Fischl asked Catherine to ask you to come, right?
Indeed so, my archmage. Did even this appear in thy divination? Why, your powers are truly dangerous.
Oh, for the love... No, of course not. You told me yourself that you'd left a message with Catherine. Excuse me. Anyway, in my case, she practically beat the door down to get me to come along. Whatever she says, please, don't be too astonished.
Don't worry. We've been around the block. You can't faze us. Oh, faithful servants, one's homeland, the Immernachtsreich, which bears the darkest of all fates, draws near to this world once more. Stand with me in anticipation, for the glory of our kingdom is nigh. Wait, what? Indeed. Only one's most faithful envoys are fortunate enough to be privy to this great revelation. The Immernachtsreich is near Mondstadt.
No, please. That will be most unnecessary.
I know it sounds absurd, but there's actually something behind this, I promise. Basically, what Fischl means is...
Oh, Lady Magistus!
All right. Honestly, look at me. A genius astrologist forced into a juvenile role-playing game. The truth is that yesterday, Her Highness encountered the Spark Knight Klee outside of the city. Both being of great fame, they recognized one another instantly and began to converse. It was already getting dark, so, in that spirit of great compassion and care for which she is known, Her Highness personally accompanied Klee back to Mondstadt. On the way, Her Highness relayed to Klee the story of her origins. Upon hearing the tragic tale of the fall of Her Highness's homeworld, the tender-hearted Spark Knight inquired, with tears welling up in her eyes.
Oh no! Is the Immernachtsreich really gone? Won't it grow back?
Oh, mortal, your sovereign's heart is touched by thy sincerity and sympathy. But nay, the Immernachtsreich is an everlasting realm, and one day, it shall make its reappearance.
Really? So how do we make your homeland grow back again? Oh, please tell me. Please, please.
Say
Since you inquire so earnestly, give unto me a tranquil haven. Promise me eternal admiration. Lend me both time and wind, and one shall revive one's homeworld.
Could you cut the reenactment and just get to the point?
In short, Klee gave Fischl an island to serve as the promised land where the Immer will appear. I didn't believe it either at first, but then I saw this letter.
Okay. Meine Tochter, ist es die Mutter von Klee schon wieder?
Providence has gifted Mein Fräulein with an excellent opportunity. Esteemed traveler, as Mein Fräulein's cherished retainer, you deserve to bear witness to this grand moment with us.
This island looks kinda familiar.
Traveler, curtail thy umming and awing at once. The throne of the Immer calls for me. Come, be my blade, clear the way, and witness what is to come.
I think she just wants to invite you along to the island with her. That being said, I have a feeling that I'll be better off not performing any divination where that island's concerned.
Huh? Why not?
Klee is involved in this, which means her mother is probably involved, which means that old hag is involved. Thanks, but no thanks.
You, who have traveled to the farthest reaches of the world, fathom the celestial path of stardust in the palm of your hand, and witness raindrops converge and become one with the undercurrent of destiny. You, yes, you,
Must chart the course that leads the way to the land promised to Mein Fräulein by fate.
Oh, Fischl doesn't know the way there. Since thou asketh for our help, Paimon can telleth you that we are good friends with the Spark Knight Klee, the Guides of Destiny. Come on, just play along.
Behold, the Watcher, the Guide, the Weaver of Dreams, the Traveler.
Oh my Gott!
Oh, excellent, most excellent.
To sum up, Traveler, since you say you know the way, we'll let you take us to the island. I mean, the Promised Land. Oh, good, fine, done. Right now, Lady Magistus needs to go home to pack her things and catch up on some sleep. Your Highness, your other distinguished selves, let's meet at the city gate at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Very well. Then it is settled. One blesses you with an undisturbed slumber, Lady Magistus. You too, Traveler.
Mein Fräulein means to say, good night. See you all tomorrow.
About darn time! Good night! Oh, Paimon's exhausted! You all have proper rules. How come Paimon has to be a clock on the wall in the royal palace? Cuckoo! It's 12 o'clock sharp in the Immernachtreich! Anyway, since those islands are a pretty mind-blowing place, why don't we get some people with mind-boggling ideas to help us out? Kaya's mind works in mysterious ways. But no one in Mondstadt has ideas that boggle the mind quite like a certain somebody who's definitely going to be in the tavern at this hour. Come on, let's go rope him into helping us.
Nochmal Urlaub auf den Goldarchipel. Ja, Leute, da ist es. Und dieses Theaterspielen war einfach gerade zu viel für mich, ey. Oh Gott, ey. Ich weiß gar nicht, ich hab gerade die ganze Zeit meine Augen geschlossen, ne? Ich habe fast die ganze Zeit meine Augen geschlossen, wo ich das gesehen habe. Eieiei, ich habe völlig vergessen, dass Clea so eine Schauspielerin ist. Also Clea, sage ich schon, Fische. Ah! Jetzt bin ich froh, dass ich diese Story von Mona und Fische nicht davor schon gespielt habe. Das ist ja übelst viel. Eieiei. Eieiei. Das war ja wirklich ein bisschen krass, tatsächlich. Muss ich ehrlich gestehen jetzt. Wusste es nicht, dass es so viel Schauspiel ist.
We're here, Tone Deaf Bard! Uh-huh. What are they doing in Mondstadt?
Well, look at that! You're really here. Come on, take a seat and join our delightful conversation.
Wow, Traveler, Paimon! Speak of the devil, we were literally just talking about you.
Truly a curious coincidence.
Kazuha? Shinyan? What are you doing here in a Mondstadt tavern? And how'd you end up having to share a table with the Tone Deaf Bard?
Tone Deaf Bard? Now that's a fun stage name. It seems like you're a pretty well-known singer, fella.
Though sadly not a rock and roll singer, or we could perform a duet. So, you all know each other. My newfound friends are my old friends' friends from afar. How fantastic. Oh, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Oh, we should form a poetry club and call it, the Free Poet Society, or something like that.
Yeah, I felt like getting out and finding some new inspiration for my songwriting. Kazuha felt like going on a trip too, so we figured we'd travel together. Last month, Beto held a big booze-filled party called the Drink Till You Sink Championship, and she put me in charge of the music. And that's where I met Kazuha.
Although Shinyen can come across as unruly at times, her musical understanding is highly nuanced and original. Safe to say, our shared appreciation for music struck a chord in us both.
Oh, you can say that again. In Kazuha's hands, even a leaf becomes an instrument. That makes him an expert among my friends. Starting from Liyue, we passed through Stone Gate and kept going till we came into Mondstadt. Then along the way, we saw this really awesome manor. It was something else.
Oh yeah, we know the one. Our friend owns that place.
Really? Y'all sure have a lot of friends. Well, whoever it is that lives in that fine place must be really loving life, huh?
Guess so.
Similar souls tend to attract each other. Traveler and Paimon, you must have exceptional taste, just like that friend of yours.
Wow, you're too nice! Unlike some people who only ever seem to poke fun at Paimon. Ahem.
By the way, do you know anything about the Iridescence tour? It's supposed to be huge. Rumor has it that all 7 nations of Tevat are gonna be involved. Well, so far it's mostly just empty promises. Anyway, it's supposed to be a music festival. The organizer really did a number on me last time. They canceled on me. But I hear that they're still active. I'd love to give the festival another shot. But wouldn't you know it, the plans fell through again. How can they mess up this bad twice in a row?
Music is all about inspiration. Maybe the organizers canceled the show because theirs dried up. But fear not, weary travelers, for your journey was not in vain. It has, after all, brought you here, to me, to the Temple of Music.
Your Temple of Music must have more than just good tunes. You're a bard, ain't ya? A song's gotta have a good story or it doesn't make the cut, right?
Exactly. Ah, you understand the meaning of being a bard so well. To express my gratitude, I will even share one of these stories with you.
Oh, you're a funny fella. Are all bards like you?
I've met many bards during my travels, but none of them are as entertaining as you.
I'm sure it all comes down to the richness of my imagination and, by extension, the poverty of theirs. And on that note, here is a fantastical tale that is sure to delight you all. Legends tell of an emerald isle in the middle of the ocean. There, the Dodo King and his people live a blissful existence. When a Dodoko is born, it dives into the water. Some learn to swim. Others are carried away by the waves, all the way to Mondstadt, where they befriend the children there. One Dodoko made a new friend in Mondstadt, the little Spark Knight. But the Dodo King did not approve. He demanded that the little knight come to the island and prove herself to him. So the little knight, together with her most important friend in the world, braved the wind and waves, finally reaching the middle of the ocean. But Dodo King was not there. Dodo King had lied. There was no trial by fire or interrogation. The little knight's mother, who was a mage, had built an entire summer city there as a gift to her daughter, along with this message. Summer is the season of love. It is the time for freedom and fun. So everyone, please sing, dance, and enjoy yourselves here. The end.
How interesting. I now have the urge to visit that island myself. This is the thing about traveling. You can't plan ahead. Better to leave when the mood takes you and go where the heart leads.
I'm glad you liked it. Well, there's wine on the table, and I have stories to tell. Seems like fate is feeling kind today.
Here's to music. Come on, traveler.
Don't worry, if you don't like wine, there's juice as well.
In that case, I'll have a glass of juice. This one. I like the color.
Oh no! Kazuha!
Uh-oh, this fella's drunk. But, wasn't he drinking fruit juice?
More, more, please.
Oops, I think I accidentally placed some fruity cocktails out there. My bad.
Seriously?
Anyway, guess it's time to talk about business after all that drinking. You came here because you need my help, I presume?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. We didn't come here to drink.
Wo ist denn Venti? Ah, ist Venti jetzt da oben? Ja, ist er.
Look where we are. Yup, I can sense that you're about to tell me something very interesting. Klee gave a special gift from her mother to an adventurer friend? Oh, she's such a kind-hearted child. As I'm sure you've already guessed, that letter is most definitely written by Alice.
Yeah, that's so.
Speaking of, guess which two people I ran into on my way to the tavern today?
Master Jean? Or Lisa?
A mother and daughter, both with long elf ears and the most amazingly adorable personality.
Was?
Alice and Klee?
Ding, ding, ding! Correct answer!
No way.
The unaging mage was taking her teeny tiny knight on a vacation, and I happened to run into them. As a friendly greeting, the mysterious woman gave me a gift. She also said that if I meet any fun friends, I should share this gift with them. So now it's yours to keep.
Ah! It's a bomb!
witnessed the fuse, so don't worry, it's not going to explode. Come on, take it. This way we can talk to each other just like this, even when we're apart. It's called a Dodo communication device, and it allows people to stay in touch over vast distances. However, you can't just use it anytime you want, and there's also a limit on the number of times you can use it. That's why it's currently only available to a certain select few. I heard that the inspiration for this comes from another world. Alice is always full of surprises. She and Klee asked me to tell you. Please take this with you when you depart for the island. No, wait, the Promised Land with your friends. And have fun. Don't worry about how to get there. The organizers of this vacation have made arrangements. Turn right after you exit the city gates, and you'll see something that will make you very happy.
Sounds like the two of you are in cahoots over this.
Of course not. Is that really the sort of person you think I am? Traveler, you're my friend. And as your friend, I just want to give you something that'll make you happy. How can you think this of me?
Fair enough. The tone-deaf bard does like to joke around, but he's still one of our best friends. Besides, a vacation sounds great! Actually, Kazuha and Shinyan seemed pretty interested in coming on this trip too. Let's ask them if they want to join us.
Ah, you're back. Poor Kazuha's still out for the count. Seems like he can't handle alcohol so well.
Shinyan, do you want to come to the islands with us?
Adventure. Can't.
Huh? He doesn't want to go anymore. He seemed really interested just a moment ago.
Can't miss the adventure.
Kazuha might act mature, but deep down he's just another youngster eager for new experiences. That must be why he didn't think anything of the fruit juice earlier.
Well, all the more reason for you to join the island trip. You know, a lot of people have praised the beautiful scenery there. Even bards.
Okay, sounds like a plan. How do we get there?
Someone's got it covered, apparently. There'll be a few others joining us on this trip, and we're meeting at the city gate tomorrow morning. We'll wait for you.
Traveler?
Oh, yeah. They don't know official yet, do they? Okay, so here's the deal. There's a princess from a faraway land and her retinue, who are also coming on this trip.
Huh? Paimon, don't get me wrong. I'm just asking to make sure. But from the way you're plugging this trip so hard, did the Iridescence Tour folks put you up to this? After all, canceling the Iridescence Tour after people already made the trip, that's kind of the same thing as tricking people into going traveling, ain't it?
Ugh! Why won't anyone believe Paimon?
Don't worry about that for now. You'll all have the chance to get acquainted with each other tomorrow morning. Whether you're a princess, a retainer, a talking raven, a samurai, or a musician, you're all VIP guests of the island on your summer vacation. And that's what counts, right?
I'm sure looking forward to it.
I'll have to pass. I have some work to take care of.
You serious? The tone-deaf bard actually has plans to do some work?
I promised a young lady with cat ears and a cat tail that I'd sing at her tavern to boost business and beat the competition. Ah, yes, the competition being this place, which has six-fingered Jose.
Aren't you allergic to cats?
Yup, I can always sing on their roof. She told me that as long as their sales surpass their competitor, there's a whole month's worth of wine in it for me. Oh, what a fine employment opportunity, virtually tailor-made for me. So have fun, and don't worry about me. I feel like this summer is going to be a very interesting one.
Alles klar, meine Freunde. Ich würde dann sagen, das war's dann für heute. In der nächsten Folge werden wir dann scheinbar die neue Welt betreten. Die schönen Sommerinsel werden wir dann betreten in der nächsten Folge. Na dann, meine Freunde, bis zum nächsten Mal. Euer Marschu. Ciao, ciao.